So we're now actually in production today. So we're brewing our Elixir, and this is like an 80-gallon kettle.
Inside the kettle is Annie Basson's namesake brew, Annie's Ginger Elixir, a wellness beverage that's a mix of ginger, berry tea, and other healthy ingredients.
Any kind of inflammatory issue you have in your body, it just is the most powerful natural way of healing inflammation.
Annie moved from home brewing in her kitchen to this 1,000 square foot space, which she moved into in 2018. The company has 4 employees on site, 2 full-time and 2 part-time, and 3 off-site.
And we've scaled it up, from a little pot like this to gallons and gallons every week.
Annie's Ginger Elixir is just one of the more than 500 businesses that call the Brooklyn Navy Yard home. The Navy Yard Development Corporation says these businesses contribute $2.5 billion to the city's economy. Those figures have increased considerably since 2017, when the Navy Yard underwent significant expansion. More than just the city's economy, many of these businesses help the local economy by employing people from the neighborhood.
But we get a lot of people in the neighborhood who come by and inquire, and we've been able to source a lot of our staff from here in Brooklyn, especially in the past year or so.
Rebecca Zaus is Assistant Director of Operations for Russ&Daughters. Russ&Daughters is an iconic family business that's been located on the Lower East Side since 1914. The company opened this counter and bakery in 2019 after Building 77 was renovated.
But we're still serving the traditional smoked salmons, bagels, schmears, spreads that we've been making for generations now.
Zaus says they chose to place their 3rd location here because of the yard's history.
And so the history of the Navy Yard, I think, really was that kind of main aim for us to kind of want to move into this space. It's all about maintaining the traditions of the past while we move into the future, and I think the Brooklyn Navy Yard is a really great example of that, and it really paralleled the same ideals and goals that we had with Russ&Daughters.
History, though, is not the only thing attracting new businesses to the Navy Yard.
So many different businesses, the diversity of the yard is really, really interesting. We meet so many people every week that do all sorts of interesting stuff. So to us, that's super cool.
Transmitter Brewing is a craft brewery on the ground floor, which opened in the newly renovated Building 77 in 2019. It's a small business with only 4 employees, including co-founder Rob Kolb.
We were in Long Island City in about 1,800 square feet, 12-foot ceilings, little garage underneath the Pulaski Bridge, which we outgrew, I think, in the first 6 months. The thing about the Navy Yard is that if you're paying your rent, they don't really kick tenants out. They're all about growing businesses, creating jobs.
Like Annie Basson's company, back on the 10th floor.
Oh, it's the most amazing community for us. They really are very supportive of small businesses, so we participate in the cohort that they offer, and also the interns who, Jessie back here was our former intern, and we've brought her on staff.
And with her Elixir, now in 800 stores and counting, they might be moving again.
So we already need probably double the space.
For Diverse City, I'm Craig Thompson.